Hi everyone, welcome to Order Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and this is Topgun Charlie. Topgun Charlie, I love that in-game name. He's from Perth clan, running around in the KV-1S, a tier 5 Russian heavy tank, the one that used to be a tier 6. If you've been playing as long as I have, back when I started in 2000, I think it was 2013, the KV-1S was a tier 6 heavy Russian tank, and it was a pretty good piece of machinery. Got a bit of a nerf, got dropped down to tier 5, and now, even though it looks very, very similar, it plays a little bit different. I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I've played a tier 5 game. Now the Topgun Charlie, he hasn't gone straight for the top gun. He's gone for the derp gun. He's got a bit of a derp gun there. You can see he's got heat rounds loaded, 370 alpha damage. Now that sounds like a hell of a lot for tier 5. 370 alpha damage at tier 5. 140 penetration. That's with heat. And the other option is high explosive, 61 penetration, which is 450 alpha damage. Of course, that's the HE round, that's the derp round, and of course, it's probably going to play a little bit like a mini KV2. Let's see, Topgun Charlie. His team's already down by 1. He's already blocked a little bit of damage, 110 from that Sav M43. He's looking around that corner towards the tier 4 Swedish tank destroyer. Probably thought he might have been able to one-shot him there. Looking at that damage, the alpha damage 370, and that thing's only got 270 hit points, so he could probably one-shot a lot of tanks. He has got the good Aussie matchmaking though, as you can see on the team list, tier 5 and tier 4, just a 2-tier spread on the Aussie and the Asian server as part of the Asian server experiment. Now he's playing on the Aussie server, and the reason I know this is the Aussie server does have bots to make up the numbers from tier 1 to tier 5, and you can see those bots from these little pictures of tanks next to their names, as well as colons. If you can see, if you're watching on a big screen, you might be able to see there's a colon on either side of the in-game names from the players, which aren't real players. They're just AI bots on the Aussie server, and I believe it happens on the Latin American server as well. They've got a few challenges with their population as well. 0-1 is the score. One of the non-bot players has already been taken out from Topgun Charlie's team. Now he's hugging this rock like his life depends on it. Because it does, he's got the HE loaded again, shoots the KV-1 for another 150 hit points of damage, bounces the return shot from the tier 5 Russian heavy tank, and he's just trying to angle here and make it so that he can bounce shots from the enemy team, but also he's trying to hug that rock so that P43 and whatever other friends he might have on this little peninsula in the central part of Airfield, they can't shoot him. 0-2 the score now. He's up to 215 hit points of damage. He's sticking with the HE rounds, looking at these what might be around this corner. That Sav, there's that Sav again, pops him for 270 hit points, gets his first kill of the game. 1-2 the score. That's the first kill from his team. He's clearly looking towards that little American tank destroyer down there, the MAA1, which is a bot. That is one of those bots. You can see them on the enemy team as well. They've got those little markers next to their names, and the colons either side of their in-game names. And he's going to continue to he's trying to angle, make sure there's nothing up there ready to shoot him. Pulling back here to where that Swedish tank destroyer was, up in this little alcove, you might call it. Sees a light tank, shoots him, no problems whatsoever. Another kill, 2-2 the score now. 2 kills to Topgun Charlie. He's got the only kills of his team though. And now somebody else finally gets a kill. One of the bots kills one of the other bots, and of course it's bot central sometimes. Not only on the Aussie server, I'm sure it aims towards that leopard, and have a look at that. 380 hit points. That's what I mean about these high alpha damage guns. 370 alpha damage, 140 penetration with those heat rounds. Gets his third kill, and that brings the score up to 5-4. Takes a look at that P43. That P43, he really should buy a Tats Lotto ticket after this game. Now he's from the same clan, so he'll be doing exactly what I would do if I saw a clanmate on the enemy team. I'd say, hold my beer, I've got this. Bang! There goes kill number 4. There goes kill number 4. And did he set him on fire then? No, he didn't. He did lose his fuel tanks though, so he might have a higher chance of getting caught on fire. Who knows? 4 kills to Topgun Charlie from Perth clan. He's just taken out his clanmate, his old mate Zyrus, also in the P43. But the score's 6-5, so they're winning by a tank, but he still does have his work cut out for him. Looking at the enemy team list, a lot of those enemy team lists are bots though. He's only got 1, 2, 3 real players. if you like, but there's still a considerable number of bots on Topgun Charlie's team as well, and he is down to 206 hit points. He's just kicking back here looking, oh look at that, he'll be thinking, geez, that would have been a nice one if he just moves. No, he's switching from HE to the heat rounds, looking towards that DWT at tier 4. There's a Panzer 3K up there as well, looking for, this might be another, is this going to be another one-shot kill? Going for the gap. Nearly 379 hit points. That's not too bad at all. Look, it wasn't a bad roll, but just... well, he still had him on 44 hit points, so you can't really complain about that. 6-7 the score, 4 kills to Topgun Charlie, nearly 1900 hit points of damage done, only 206 hit points left on his tank though. 7-7 the score now as the PZ3K gets taken out by one of the real players on his team. Auto aims at the T80, and he can't slow down here. He's going to go straight forward. It's going to be a ram kill. Oh yeah, please, give me a ram kill. No, he tracks him as he rams him. He tracks him at T80. I'm guessing. I don't know much about the T80, but one thing for sure, that T80 has been blown away. 8-7 the score now. Topgun Charlie's team is back in the lead. He's got 5 kills, 2,153 hit points of damage done, 660 damage blocked. It looks like he's going back towards the cap. Clearly he wants a little bit of action on that Churchill 1. Not a bad decision. Churchill 1 clearly is a real player, and I guess maybe that's what you need to take into consideration if you're playing on Latin America or the Aussie server, where the bots come into play on the low tiers. Maybe you start to think, well, we'll kill the real players first, because then maybe the bots play predictably is the word I'm looking for. Anyway, kicking back, waiting for this Churchill to poke. He's got plenty of teammates up here in the northeast. They're playing up against a B1 and one of these A1s, the M8 A1s. You'd think they should have them covered. Looking left and right. There goes the B1 on the scoreboard. 9-8 the score. 2,153 hit points of damage done. Topgun Charlie from Perth Clan. He's on 5 kills, so he wants another one. Wants to get a top gun. I can't say I blame him. Sees this could be a good chance. He knows he's been spotted. But that Type 95 is not looking his way. He confirms the top gun. That's where he gets his in-game name from. Topgun Charlie. That's his 6th kill. 2,379 hit points of damage. There's the Churchill. That Churchill has got an HE round. An HE round is probably going to be enough to get rid of those 71 hit points to confirm his 7th kill. The Churchill's thinking about it. He fires. Gee, if that had landed. That would have been absolutely fantastic. He thinks, how the hell? Who spotted me there? Probably the DW2. Maybe. Guessing. Artillery has a bit of a dip at the Churchill as well. That M8A1 over there is probably feeling a little bit nervous as Topgun Charlie starts rolling towards the central part of the map, looking for some more action. There's a DW2 and the Churchill 1. The Churchill 1, that's what he's going to want to do. The Churchill 1's just fired, so he's clearly looking towards that P43 up there on the peninsula. P43, another real player. He's on one kill as well, but Topgun Charlie's on 6 kills, and he would dearly love to turn this Top Gun into a Radley and look for a 7th and 8th kill. Still early days yet. The score's 10-9, so it's 5 versus 6, and Top Gun Charlie will be pretty happy that the 6th are on his team. That M8A1 does not look interested in moving at all. And there, here comes is the Churchill going to poke? He is! There he goes. Kill number 7, 11-9. And you'd be thinking, oh yeah, hold my beer. I've got this. Just one real player left on the enemy team, and it's the artillery, the M37. And I think Top Gun Charlie is starting to lick his lips. Say, rightio, here we go. We're going to turn this into a Radley Walters. One more kill for a Radley will not be too bad at all. Finds the DW2. Doesn't land the shot. Bounces the return shot. Ram kills for the mission. The mission was to get a ram kill. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's why he tried to ram that other guy, that light tank, the T80 at tier 4, not too long ago. He's still got the HE loaded. HE loaded for these 2 artillery pieces. 1 artillery piece, should say, the M37, and there's 2 tank destroyers. 2, I'm pretty sure they're pretty lowly armoured tank destroyers, the M8A1. There's one of the M8A1s over there. A little bit further to the north, past the flag, and you can see artillery is getting the hell out of Dodge as well, as Top Gun Charlie comes rolling around past the cap circle, finds finds one of the M8A1s and says, hang on, I've already got 8 kills. Might as well go for a 9th. He's got it loaded. No problems whatsoever. He must have taken a quick reload there from maybe from heat back to HE or vice versa. But who cares? 14 to 9's the score. 1's on the cap. That M37 looks like he's gone running up towards the B0 corner in his artillery. No, he's not. Looks like he's going looking. I don't know what he's looking for, but I don't think Top Gun is. Or maybe he will. Stop. Aim. The P43 gets the last kill. 9 kills to Top Gun Charlie, and he shoots his ally. He shoots the P43. I'm not sure why he shot the P43 in the end, but look, not a bad result. Not a bad result. Not sure why he did that. If he hadn't have done that, he probably would have got a high caliber as well. But probably hoping for a Pools medal. Probably hoping for a Pools medal, I guess. Ace Taker Mastery Badge, though, for Top Gun Charlie from Perth Clan. The Hand of God, Bruiser, Duelist, 5 for effect, Shellproof, 5 bonds, Radley Walters for those 9 kills, Steel Wall for all those block damage, and, of course, the Top Gun. 2,545 hit points of damage, 8 kills, 1,592 base experience. He fired 20 shots, 16 hit, 9 penetrated. Of course, with the derp guns, how many penetrated sort of gets out of whack a little bit, but he certainly did his job there. It did team kill this guy here, Madamantric. I'm sure it wasn't. Maybe he knows him. Maybe they were doing count-ins. Who knows? Maybe he knows him and he wanted to reset his battle buddy. I'm not too sure. If he hadn't done that, he would have got a high caliber as well, and probably an extra bond or two for that. 29,630 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in the KV-1S. Used to be a tier 6, now it's a tier 5, and Top Gun Charlie from Perth. He does it all with the derp gun. Thanks very much for the replay, Top Gun Charlie. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.